Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, didn't even see you there. Welcome. Since I have you here, let's just talk about Starlink. We were actually able to work all day today thanks to Starlink, and I wanted to show you all the pros, the cons, and everything that we've learned so far. It's probably our third work day with Starlink, and I feel like it's been such a blessing so that we can have this view and hang out and be in the van no matter what the weather is. So far, we've realized that we've had reliable internet. So with that being said, let's go into why we even got it. I mean, this is pretty much the reason why. I mean, we're able to hang out in Lake Midi over in Arizona. We're pretty much on the border of Arizona and California, just north of Yuma, I believe. We're on our way back to Denver, and along the way, we wanted to make sure that we can work. So it's a Thursday, and it's a work day. So Kat was able to work, have some Zoom calls. I was able to work, stream YouTube, whatever it might be. And yeah, it was a godsend having this all happen. Let's go into the actual hardware. So the hardware here, we have the power supply here, we have the modem right here, and then this modem connects via this wire. We actually had it underneath this casing, and it goes all the way up here, and it goes all the way up to this little notch. We cut out this notch. It used to have a Wii boost right here, but instead we put in this Starlink wire. And up on top is the dish itself, which communicates with the satellite. So I guess it's a little heavy. I'd say it's like 15 pounds, give or take. This is what it looks like. So even though there's bugs on it, and it's a little dented up too, we were still able to get, 150, 170 megabits per second this morning. And it was like cloudy. It wasn't exactly the best weather. It was just cloudy, a little bit rainy, and we were still able to get some solid internet. What the heck is even Starlink, right? Starlink is a satellite internet service thanks to the one and only Elon Musk. I'm not an Elon Musk fanboy, but he's provided some excellent technology, including Starlink. So definitely happy that he's come up with this and has had other satellites to give us reliable internet along the way. We thought about some other ways of getting internet, and that's via the hotspot and using our phones as a wireless internet provider. And that's what the Wii Boost was. Initially, we had the Wii Boost set up. It was on our countertop earlier, and it plugged into the battery, which was pretty much in place of where the dish is right now. And we realized that we'd have to go through all this data on our phone, and it would still be reliable or reliant on like cell phone service. And if we're in the middle of nowhere, we just can't guarantee if we're gonna have like reception, right? And we've seen other YouTubers that live in the van that have had issues with their work if they had an important interview or an important meeting with the clients, and they just could not rely on their hotspot with the phone. So they inevitably got the Starlink, and they've said that it has worked wonders for them. about Starlink is that it comes with an app, right? And once you sign on to the app, you can, it tells you how to set it up. It's pretty easy. There's a tutorial for it, and it shows you if there's any obstructions wherever you set it up. And clouds are not an obstruction. And what's interesting too, on the app itself, it says you can have a turn on snow melt feature. So if there's snow outside, it can heat up, I guess, and it melts the snow off of it so that it can easily communicate with the satellite even though there's snow, right? With the obstructions, as long as there's no like leaves or trees or mountains or something like that, I don't think you have anything to worry about in that regard. We actually went through the app and we had the decision of naming our Wi-Fi name on Starlink. And we decided to name it Ísrundur, which is a Icelandic name for going on an ice cream run. So when we were doing the van life back in Iceland, we did it for about 10 days, and that's what inspired us to do it here in America. We saw that and we thought it was like perfect because we love ice cream. We always go on ice cream runs, and we might have to turn on our freezer so that we can actually go on these ice cream runs again. But yeah, Ísrundur is our Wi-Fi name, and please don't hack it. Thank you so much. What I also thought was interesting on the app too is with the satellite, it needs to be in a north-south orientation, right? Like I would get full bars, full service thanks to this modem, but it wouldn't have any internet connection until it is exactly, or at least within a couple of degrees, north-south orientation. Like it tells me on the app saying, hey, you're 12 degrees off, turn it this way a little bit. And so I do it, and it finally gives me internet connection once that happens. So thought that was really interesting. Okay, so with the actual hardware itself, it was very easy to set up. It really is just a couple of components. So you got the power supply. Some of these wires actually come apart. I think the only thing that has to stay and I can't take apart is just this connection right here. Everything else, all the cords can be pulled apart and wrapped up if you wanted it to. We found that we didn't have any sort of case for it, and we didn't want to keep unpacking it, packing it up at the end of the day, and then unpacking it again the next day. So what we ended up getting was these mounts. So these mounts did not come with it. So make sure if you're going to be living the van life, or if you're interested in just keeping it in one spot, these mounts are a godsend, because previously, like I said, we had to pull it out of the original box and it was just super annoying. So with these, we actually got these on Etsy. It wasn't too expensive. I think we bought these separately, or maybe it was from a different, it was purchased from separate builders. I think they're 3D printed. You can kind of see the grains and the lines here. You can kind of hear it. That's very indicative of a 3D print. We just use command strips here. I think we put like 3 on this guy and 2 on this guy. It's like really not that heavy. But with all these command strips, it just definitely helps. The hardware itself costs about $5.99. So everything you need to actually connect to the internet is $5.99. And then after that, your monthly subscription to have the internet is $150 per month. One thing that I really wanted to say about the Starlink internet is that it's actually more reliable than our internet at home. Like I said earlier, Kat was able to go on Zoom calls and, without interruption, and I was able to stream YouTube videos and upload and download and things like that. Honestly, I don't think we would ever try even to use the hotspot on our phones in order to work. It just doesn't sound as reliable anymore, especially now that we've done 3 full days of work with Starlink here. Oh, and by the way, make sure you comment down below, happy gotcha day, Archie, because this was our gotcha day. We got him February 8th of 2020. So we've had him for about 4 years now. So #blessed. Archie's been a lot of fun just being in the van, and we had no idea what it was going to be like having a big dog in the van, but he's pretty chill. He doesn't bark much, if anything, while he's in the van. So maybe we'll have a separate video of like what it's like to live in the van with a significant other and a big dog at the same time, because there's so many other people that are out there with a cat or a small dog, but a big dog, that's a whole different beast. thanks again, guys, for watching this. This is literally just for fun, and we're just doing this as a vlog experience and for you guys to just follow our lives. We're over here at Lake Mittry. I think I mentioned Lake Mitty earlier, but there's an R in there, M-I-T-T-R-Y, just north of Yuma. Heading back to Denver so that we're actually going to head out to Patagonia, south of Chile, or the southern part of Chile. Really excited about that, but nonetheless, yeah, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If for other future van lifers that are interested in, you know, building out their van or understanding what it's like to live in it, you know, that's what we're here for. And we're just documenting things and not having to, you know, make it feel like an educational or informational video. It's just more like a vlog thing, and, you know, just taking you guys along on the ride. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and, you know, see you next time.